This year, we celebrate 25 years as a diocese. The diocese began in 1986, and we have lived for 25 years as a community of disciples of Jesus. It would be a mistake to let this important moment pass without serious reflection. And I am hoping that we will be able to look back, celebrate what we have achieved, look at the things that we have now, and look to the future, because planning is always part of reflection. To help this, I have called for a Diocesan Synod. A synod is really a gathering of the faithful to share their insights, to listen to each other, to discuss it, and to plan for the future. The very name synod conjures up the idea of people coming together to reflect on church matters. And the purpose of the synod will be to listen to all stakeholders within the diocese and to reflect and then to look to the future. I decided to have a synod because up until now we've only had pastoral plans and we have successfully worked through them. But I think it's time now for something that is a little more formal. The pastoral plan that we have just concluded had as its motto, pastoral care for evangelisation. That meant looking after our people, but in a way that made known to them that they were to share their faith with others. The Synod is going to have as its motto, go make disciples. The words of Jesus spoken to the apostles as he rose into heaven. The Synod will not just look within, it will look without. And it's important that we don't become a ghetto just looking after ourselves, but that we open up and that we reach out to make disciples of all. The Synod is really not just an event, it's a process. It's a process that we are beginning now that will reach its climax in 2012. And I invite you all to become involved with it. St. Paul makes it clear in his letter to the Corinthians that we all have gifts. Some of them seem to be much greater than others, but they're all reduced to the fact that they come from the same Spirit. And it is the Spirit that works through us. So if you have gifts, acknowledge that they come from God and come forward and share them with others and help us to reflect on the issues that our church actually faces now. The way to do that immediately is to fill out a survey that you will fill in immediately after my words. The purpose of the survey is to help you begin to reflect on the good things in your parish, the things that you've achieved, the things that you are proud of, and also to think about the opportunities that are there for the future. It's probably there that you'll think about the things you haven't got, because in the future you are obviously working to achieve them if they are things that you value. So it's important that you share honestly the good things that have happened as well as the opportunities of the future. In June of this year, there will be a Diocesan Gathering. And the purpose of that gathering is to bring together all of the things that have been brought forward, not only from parishes, but perhaps from other groups as well. At that synod, we will work through the issues that have been sent to us. And after the synod, we will then enter into another process of reflection, discussion, and listening that will climax in the final gathering that will take place in 2012. I ask you to be involved in the synod. We want you to take an active stance in regard to it. And you can also draw others in. We appreciate that there are many of our faithful who are not actively involved on a regular basis in worship, but feel that they belong and may want to have a say in the Synod. So please respond yourself and draw others in. And one thing that we can all do is to pray. Pray for the success of the Synod, that the Spirit of God who animates our communities will actually inspire us to face up to the message of reaching out and to go and make disciples of all people.